Have you ever wondered what happens when your childhood toys have a fully functioning society? It immediately falls apart the moment a new guy shows up. So we start off with a group of sentient toys belonging to some random kid named Andy, who is preparing for an upcoming move to a new house. While Woody, that's our main character in this movie, holds a staff meeting to keep things organized, the doorbell rings. The birthday guests are arriving, which means it's apparent that it's Andy's birthday. The toys gather in Andy's room during his birthday party and monitor the gift opening process downstairs. The little green soldiers are assigned to the front lines, risking their lives for real-time intel, delivering via baby monitor hidden in a plant bucket. Completely normal operation. The current toys become understandably very concerned that a new toy may replace them. Most of the presents come and go without incident. No new toys, but in the last hidden one that his mom saved, there was a new toy. Of course there was. That gift is a Buzz Lightyear action figure, the newest, most advanced toy on the market. All the kids rush upstairs into Andy's room, which is when we learn one of the core mechanics of this universe. Toys go limp or freeze completely the moment a human might see them move. They have to do this consciously, which becomes important later. Andy shoves Woody aside to make room for the Buzz Lightyear spaceship box. Woody falls off the bed, climbs back up, and finds Buzz already standing there like he owns the place. Here's the thing about Buzz. He really believes he's a real space ranger, not a toy. An actual space ranger on an actual mission. He can clearly see humans around him and doesn't connect any dots whatsoever. Why? Unclear. The movie doesn't really explain it, and honestly, neither will I. Anyhow, Buzz demonstrates his features and impresses the other toys. For example, he flies and does all kinds of crazy things. He even bends space and time to get through the Hot Wheels loop with his wings. And he begins favoring Buzz over his other toys. Well, not really all the other toys, basically just Woody, as he wasn't really playing with all of the others anyway. So, well, Andy's whole personality changed, and he takes Buzz everywhere he goes. He even sleeps with him. Which is very strange, not in the sense you're thinking now. I mean, if Buzz thinks he's human, why does he freeze? He needs to do that consciously, so somehow, somewhere in his brain, he has to know something's wrong. Well, Woody becomes very jealous of Buzz's popularity. One morning, when Buzz is working on his ship, and Woody wants to punch Buzz, they hear that the neighbor kid Sid came back from summer camp, as he was probably just too aggressive for the teachers to handle. They look out the window and see that the kid torches the toy again, and also blows it up. So that means he just killed that man. This kid is straight up doing homicide in the first 10 minutes of a kids movie. That's just crazy. Andy's mom plans to go to Pizza Planet before the move, just to reward the kids for being such good helpers. Well, Andy can just bring one toy to Pizza Planet, so Woody just knows who Andy is gonna pick. He also asks the magic 8-ball, but it gives him the same answer he already knew. So, Woody attempts to knock Buzz behind his desk to prevent Andy from taking him. That somehow completely backfires, as Buzz is not stupid, as Woody hoped. So he jumps to the side and evades everything until the globe hit the lamp and knocks Buzz out the window. It was an accident. Something Woody didn't really want it, but somehow it still happened, and it looks exactly as bad as it sounds. The other toys obviously believe Woody intentionally caused Buzz to fall. They never liked him, and he would probably do something like this intentionally. They are not entirely wrong to think that. So, Andy takes Woody to Pizza Planet, reluctantly, but he takes him. Buzz, who watched all of this from the outside, is rightfully furious. He jumps onto the car and tags along uninvited. They stop at a gas station, and inside the car, Buzz confronts Woody. It escalates into a fight, and the two of them fall out of the car entirely. So now, the two toys are left behind at a gas station. I don't know how Andy doesn't notice that Woody is gone right away, but well, they just drive off. Maybe Andy doesn't care for Woody that much anymore, so he also doesn't care if he isn't the first thing he sees when entering the car. The truck arrives at an empty gas station, and Woody freezes, and somehow ends up under the second row of tires instead of the first. I don't know how he managed to do that without moving, but somehow he did. And that has to be movie science. They have a fight again, and separate, but then a Pizza Planet delivery truck arrives there too, so they get on it. The delivery driver delivers the pizza, and Woody and Buzz make it there while Andy and his mother are still there, which is a W for the delivery driver. They found Andy. Then Buzz spots what he believes to be a spaceship that will take him home, which is actually a claw machine, and runs towards it with full confidence. Woody then follows Buzz into the claw machine, and somehow Sid is also at the Pizza Planet at the same time. That's just movie science. And well, as chance would have it, he uses the claw machine to grab an alien first, but then sees that there is a Buzz in there too, so he gets both Buzz and Woody. Sid takes Woody and Buzz to his house. You see how Sid's dog gets the alien, and how Sid then takes his sister's toy and modifies it. Their situation is not good. They encounter Sid's collection of mutant toys, modified, broken, disturbing, and are immediately terrified, which is fair because early kids movies were built differently. The next day, Sid tortures Woody before getting called down for food. He left the door open, but Woody can't escape, as the door is lying on the stairs, and Woody knows exactly what that dog does when he gets a toy. By accident, Woody wakes the dog. While hiding in the dad's room, Buzz finds himself in front of the television playing a commercial. A Buzz Lightyear commercial. There, he realizes he's a toy. He then tries to fly anyway, because denial is a process, and he falls straight down the stairs, losing an arm on the way down. Sid's sister finds him and takes him to her room, where he spends some time in a depressive episode dressed as a tea party guest. Woody retrieves him. Then Woody spots Andy's house through the window and comes up with a plan. Throw the Christmas lights across the gap to Andy's room and climb over. He throws them roughly 10 to 50 meters to the window, which is honestly impressive for the pull-string cowboy. Woody tries to get the toys in Andy's room to help by showing them Buzz is alive and with him. Buzz, still deep in his existential crisis, refuses to cooperate. He throws his arm up instead, which Woody tries to work with. Mr. Potato Head immediately notices something is wrong. Woody holds up the detached arm by mistake. The toys conclude Woody has now also dismembered Buzz and stops listening entirely. Sid's mutant toys then come out and repair Buzz's arm. They aren't cannibals, they just want to repair the toys that can still be repaired. The toys all hide, including Woody, as Sid is coming up the stairs with the big one. So, Sid straps Buzz to the firework rocket, as he is the only one he can find. He wanted to explode Woody first, but then settles for Buzz. Sid wanted to start it today, but there's a thunderstorm outside, but then plans to launch the rocket the next day. That night, Woody talks to Buzz about purpose. About what it means to be a toy for a kid who loves you. In Woody's words, there's nothing better you can be. It's a really good speech. Maybe the best thing Woody does in the entire film. It works. Buzz finds his footing again and helps Woody escape the box. They then immediately fail to coordinate, and it turns out Woody could have gotten out of his own the whole time. Buzz pushes off the toolbox of the crate, and it lands directly on Woody, which makes a loud bang. Somehow that doesn't wake Sid. But then Sid's alarm goes off immediately after anyway. So, the first thing Sid does the moment he wakes up is preparing to launch the rocket with Buzz attached. Woody goes to the mutant toys and they form a plan to stop Sid for good. Another plan that's pretty simple. Distracting the dog, get him outside, and go to Buzz. They do just that and then continue their plan to scare Sid so bad he will never hurt any other toy in his life. Woody comes to life and all the other toys, all the destroyed toys, also come to life, breaking a few rules here and there. It works. Sid runs away crying and, based on the implication, never touches another toy again. Woody and Buzz leave Sid's garden to go after Andy and the moving truck. But they are too late, just because Buzz couldn't get through the fence. They run after the truck and manage to get on it. But Sid's dogs attacks Woody while he's clinging to that one piece of rope dangling out of the truck. How exactly Woody's leg didn't rip off is another movie science mystery. But who cares? It's a kids movie. We move on. Buzz jumps off the truck and fights off the dog. Woody opens the back door of the moving truck and he is looking for that remote car. Woody finds it and uses that car to attempt to rescue Buzz. But well, the other toys still mistrust Woody and believe he wants to harm the car, or remove another toy so he has Andy to himself. Toys throw Woody out of the truck because they still don't trust him. So now they feel awful for what they did, as they should, man. Woody and Buzz use the remote-controlled car to chase the truck. They almost catch up, but right there, the batteries of the RC car run out. Slinky can't pull them in, and so they get stranded on an empty street with that car. Woody remembers the rocket. He tries to light the fuse with this match Sid gave him, but the passing car blows it out. Then Buzz's helmet, which focuses light like a lens, ignites the fuse instead. They launch the RC car into the truck, Buzz deploys his wings, detaches from the rocket just before it explodes, and the two of them glide towards Andy's family car. For the record, Buzz cannot actually fly. Gliding towards a moving vehicle using plastic wings after detaching from a firework is not physically how any of this works. But it's a good moment and the movie earns it. It's still basically movie science. Woody and Buzz enter the car through the sunroof. Andy finds them in the box next to him. He was upset the whole drive, and now his two favorite toys have appeared out of nowhere. He doesn't question it. He's a stupid kid. So, in the new house at Christmas Eve, Andy opens his presents with the soldiers again in the tree with the baby phone. And well, Andy receives a puppy as a gift. And there, the movie ends, with Woody and Buzz exchanging a nervous look about the newest arrival. They've barely survived one replacement, and now there's a dog. So once the toys finished having their collective midlife crisis, a blue hedgehog arrives on Earth and immediately becomes everyone's problem.
Well, yeah, that wraps up that awfully long movie. Hope you enjoyed and let me know what movie you want to see in the future. Alright, that's it for now. If you like this disaster of a recap, feel free to click some buttons, or don't. I'm not your dad, so that YouTube knows that my videos are worth watching. Thanks again, and see you in the next one. Bye!